want to go just in the couple of minutes that we have back to each of our speakers for just some final thoughts, any remarks, maybe a key takeaway you'd like our attendees to remember, or any additional thoughts. You have about a minute or so, and we'll go to Stefan first.
Yes, certainly. Thank you, Elizabeth. The key takeaway that I want to basically put in everybody's mind here is that in statistical sampling, there is not a one-size-fits-all. So it's very important to go through that process of designing the sample by covering the points that both of us, Christoph and I, have put out there, that there's a process to statistical sampling. There is also a process to ensuring validity from the get-go. And it's also important that all steps within this process have to be done relative to the problem at hand, relative to what the ultimate goal is. And I think towards the very end, Christoph said something that kind of was very important, is it's very important to start with what you want to do with the samples. In a sense, start at the back end, not result-oriented, but process-oriented. Here's the hypothesis, here's the statement that I want to test, and then going back and check the facts, the data, and the documents to then ensure that that can be done with statistical sampling, following the process that I outlined in my presentation. That's kind of like in a very long sentence, my way for the audience.
Thank you so much. And Dr. Zentetti.
Of course. So my takeaways are very similar. I would suggest that when considering to use statistical sampling, keep in mind the trade-off between the reduced computational burden and increased complexity of statistical sampling. And if you do choose to use statistical sampling, make sure that the sample is designed to answer the right question and that it fits in the context of the litigation. Make sure that the sample would be relevant for proving a plaintiff's individual claim, and make sure that the sampling methodology is statistically sound. In particular, using an expert to assess the validity of the sampling methodology is crucial in this step.